First, a couple summers ago I did an internship and was living with another intern. We worked a lot and did everything together. On one of our few free days, we were biking to get to the grocery store. We lived right next to a highway and thus had to cross one of those big intersections that's always busy since it leads to the on-ramp, comes off the off-ramp. For once, she was being lazy and slow and I was hollering backwards at her to pick up the pace, slowing down, etc. I'm about 15 feet from the intersection, when I hear this horrific screeching sound I can't even describe. A lady was turning left when a taxi tried to race through at about 70 kilometers per hour and her car went flying right through where I would have been had my roommate been just a little faster. The memory still gives me the shakes. Second, when I was 15 I went with my school to Japan for 3 weeks. I stayed with a host family, and every day I had to commute on my own from their place to the school where we met. It took about an hour, a bus, a train, and another train. On the way back one evening, I'm waiting for the bus and getting the usual strange looks. I had bright purple hair at the time. A well-dressed older man walks up to me and he starts speaking in Japanese, and I politely converse with him. He switches to English when he finds out I'm from Canada and tells me he was just in Montreal recently for business, etc. Right about then he starts getting a bit weird, speaking in a breathier way, standing a little too close, and it gradually gets worse. He asks if I've ever had a traditional Osakan dinner. No? Then I have to come have dinner with him. He's standing really close now, sweating a little, and pulls out a sheet of paper where he writes, like, 3 phone numbers to contact him at, his hands shaking the whole time. I'm getting pretty nervous right now. My bus still has about 15 minutes until it comes. He then tells me I need to meet him at this one big train station, writes down a time, date, place and tells me he'll wait for me there. He starts to reach to touch my hand with his shaking one, which is just not appropriate in Japan. And thank God, his bus arrived and I sorta stepped away and nodded and smiled. When he left I burst into tears on the spot. My Japanese wasn't the best and I was ridiculously alone and no idea what to do if he had pushed it any further.